And the sum total is Shahadah ala nas. A witness of Allah on the mankind. This witness, as you know, there's a sect in Christianity, Jehovah's Witnesses. This term is Khalis Quranic. You have to be witness to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You have to be witness through your words. This is the commandment of Allah. This is the guidance of Allah. And also witness through your actions, your character. They must represent the teachings of Quran. It should not be that you are preaching good and virtue to others and you are forgetting yourself. As the Jews were addressed in Quran, أَتَأْمُرُونَ النَّاسَ بِالْبِرِّ وَتَنْسَوْنَ أَنفُسَكُمْ وَأَنْتُمْ تَتْلُونَ الْكِتَابَ. Do you command virtue for the others and you forget yourself? And we find they forget not only their own selves, their own families also. And they are preaching, going far and wide to preach. But their families are going in another direction and they have no control. Shahadah ala nas, ala means against someone. Shahadat against the people. Why? Because on the day of judgment, every messenger of Allah will be required to stand up and testify, "Oh Allah, the message that came to me from you, I had conveyed to them." They can't plead ignorance. They can't say that the message was not conveyed to them. So this witnessing, this attestation, so to say, as prosecution witness in the court of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the court of the day of judgment, there will be prosecution witnesses that, "Oh Allah, we had conveyed to them." They can't take the plea that the message was not conveyed to them. And that is why, after 23 years, hardest labor, a revolutionary struggle, sermon of the last Hajj, he put finishing touches to his teachings. Advice regarding slaves, advice regarding the women, etc., etc. And then he asked from the gathering, congregation, and you know, they were 1,24,000 at that time. More than 1400 years ago, and they were all from Arabia. What would have been the total population of Arabia at that time? Not more than a few lakhs. So what a big congregation. And he asked a question. "Ala hal ballagtu?" O people, have I conveyed to you the message of God? Thrice he asked the question. First facing to the right, then front, then to the left. There were no loudspeakers, no sound system. People were standing at distances. And he was saying something and they were conveying further, and then further was conveyed by further people. So it's a very small khutbah, not a very big sermon, no. And every word was repeated thrice. What was the answer? Inna nashhadu annaka qad ballagta ar-risalata wa addayta al-amanata wa nasahta al-ummata wa kashafta al-ghumma. O Muhammad, we bear witness to it that you have fulfilled your duty as Rasul. You have conveyed to us, you are the custodian of this Quran. Allah sent it for us through you, and you have delivered this amana of Allah. Addayta al-amanata wa nasahta al-ummata. And you have given the best advice out of sincerity of the ummah. Wa kashafta al-ghummata. And you have torn away the curtains of ignorance, misguidance. Now taking this testimony thrice from the audience, from the congregation, now he raised this finger, index finger, to the heaven and then to the people. Allahumma shhad, Allahumma shhad, Allahumma shhad. Oh Allah, be a witness to it. They are accepting that I have conveyed your message to them. Why? Because he will be questioned on the day of judgment. Oh Muhammad, did you convey to them my message? This is ayah number 6 of Surah Al-Araf. فَلَنَسْأَلَنَّ الَّذِينَ أُرْسِلَ إِلَيْهِمْ وَلَنَسْأَلَنَّ الْمُرْسَلِينَ. These mursaleen, these messengers, they are also abd of Allah. We testify that Muhammad is abd of Allah and his messenger. نشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له ونشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. His position, primary position, first position is abd. And then he is a messenger. So we shall ask from those to whom we sent our messengers, and also we shall ask the messengers. And there is a mention of how Allah will call an explanation of Jesus Christ alayhi salatu wassalam. Ya Isa, anta qulta linnas ittakhiduni wa ummiya ilahayn min dunillah. Oh Isa, oh Jesus, did you command to the people, your followers, that they should accept you and your mother also and make them partners with me? And he will say, no, oh Allah, I only conveyed to them what you had given to me. How could I have done it? So this is Shahadah ala nas. And Quran says, you know the ayah which was recited. The first ayah is, Ya ayyuhallazina amanu ruk'u wasjudu wa'budu rabbakum waf'alul khaira la'allakum tuflihun. First of all, the duties of those who claim to be mu'min is to bow before Allah, to prostrate before Him, and to become slaves unto Him. Wa'buduhu waf'alul khair.